Home insurance options in Florida have become more and more limited, and consumers are facing the consequences. Okay, so I'm here with Whitney Ricci, president of the Ricci Insurance Group, and we're talking about what a homeowner can do if they get that dreaded cancellation letter from their home insurance carrier. And this is becoming a bigger and bigger issue, Whitney.
Yes.
Where do people go? Where do we begin with this?
Well, it's been rough. This used to be a thing that was very rare, that would happen maybe once every couple of years. But the latest stat I heard is about every 45 days since the beginning of the year, we've had a carrier go out of business that has issued massive amounts of non-renewals. So the first thing you do when you get that letter is you need to contact your own agent and find out what is the timeline. Are they planning to line up other options for them? And also, are there going to need to be any inspections that need to get performed before they can have the policy be rewritten? A lot of times on older homes, they may not have recent 4-point or wind mitigation inspections, and they're going to want to have ample time to get that done before their cancellation date.
Okay, and if there is good news, there are options that haven't been available in the past that folks can turn to.
Yeah, I mean, the traditional route that an independent insurance agency like mine will take is we'll try to find another option for their client in the private market. We'll run it through all of our carriers, and sometimes they're going to qualify for that, but at the moment, a lot of carriers are not accepting any new business.
Okay.
So we do have Citizens Property Insurance. And Citizens Property Insurance was set up to be the insurer of last resort many years ago when we were in a similar situation. The carriers were leaving the state and homeowners in Florida were left with no options. And that's where we are right now. So, it is a government program that is available for clients. You do have to qualify based on either not having any options that are available to you, or all of the other options are 15% more in premium, which is what we're starting to see more and more every day.
How did we get in this position in the first place with this? Is there, at least there's hope and there's options we haven't had before,
right.
But what do you see for the future? Is this going to get better?
Yeah, so what got us in this situation in the first place, the very short version of a long and complex story, is we have a couple of court cases. You can Google later the SIBO case and the Joyce case if you're really thorough.
Yes.
But what they did is they, in essence, created a loophole that makes it very easy and very lucrative to sue insurance companies and potentially win in court for things that are explicitly excluded by policy contracts. So we've seen this kind of come to a climax when it comes to the older roofs in Florida. 80% of these frivolous lawsuits are for roofs that are older than 10 years old, and throw in a pandemic where everybody's working from home to answer the door-knocking roofer. And look, we've got a few bad actors. I'm not saying this is across across the board, everyone. But the insurance companies did not collect the premiums to pay these claims. And when they don't have the money to pay these claims, just like any other business, they go under. It's very disruptive for policyholders, for insurance agents as well, to be there for them.
Very good. And so that's where you come in. You're ready and you're able to help folks in this type of situation, because it can be scary.
It is. And my agency, we've taken the opportunity. We're tripling down. Our agency support team is 3 times as big as it was when all this stuff started a couple years ago. Our sales team is shrinking our agency support because it's our current clients that we're needing to remarket. So yes, we are there for them, and we do think that Citizens is going to be a far more prevalent option for many policyholders. We think that it's more of a short-term solution. Part of the program with Citizens is when you go into the program, they do start what's called a depopulation, where they try to transfer policies to other private market carriers eventually. So it's just important that homeowners stay in touch with their agent when they get these notices in the mail. If they have any questions, this is kind of a new era, especially in Northeast Florida, that we're going into. So your agent will be more valuable to you than ever.
Very good. Well, that helps a lot. Okay, so if you get that mail that we all don't want to get, at least you do have those options.
Yeah, it's very scary. And just know that the sooner that you act on those things, the better. The longer runway you have, the better you'll be able to set yourself up for success with getting replacement coverage.
All right, well, thank you so much, Whitney Ricci. And of course, make sure to watch Home Connect TV. That's on now 7 days a week. Hundreds of homes for sale across the First Coast.